What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another week of Littleroot Laddering. I believe, if my math is correct, this is going to be the last week that we play Series 10 here on Littleroot Laddering. So, we're going out with a bang. This is Zardichar's Cali Shadow team that he used to finish top 8 in the Mystical Fire Cup. This team also reached number 1 on the ladder, so like this team's very, very good, and I'm very excited to get to play it. So the core of this team is Calyrex, Urshifu, Ensign, Rillaboom. Between those four, you really do have a big understanding of like the format and being able to deal with the format appropriately with those. Whimsicott and Nihilego here are here for like certain matchups. If you're really interested in learning about this team, Zardy actually wrote an article that is currently up on our website. That link will be down in the show notes if you're interested. Please go read it. It's a very well written article, and one of the first ones that we have up on the website, and more importantly, the first one not written by a member of our team. So I am very excited to have that up there, and it really is a well written team report, and I'm excited to have it up there. So that being said, we're gonna jump right into games today and see what we can do. I'm excited to play with this, and really excited to get to play some more in Series 10 before we get back to Series 11 next week. Alright, Groudon with Venu is obviously very annoying. Grimmsnarl can be pretty annoying. Feeny, I don't think they bring Feeny since I think Rillaboom's really good here. I think Ensign's very good. Urshifu can be very good, especially if they are like screens on Grimmsnarl. And obviously Calyrex is just absurd. But I think I really want Whimsicott, so 1, I can outspeed Eliki, and 2, I can outspeed Venu under Sun. So the question is then what am I cutting? And I think the answer is probably Urshifu, just because it doesn't really... It's not going to do a ton once Sun is up. So I think this is going to be Whimsicott, Calyrex with Rillaboom and Ensign in the back. And just trying to run them down as quickly as possible. And applying pressure as needed. So if Whimsicott goes down early, that's literally fine. That's like what I want to have happen. And then I can get like a free switch into Ensign or to Rillaboom to take away their terrain. Since they do have Feeny here, it is interesting to think that they potentially could not have Sleep Powder on Venu because they set up their own terrain. But bringing double grass types, I don't really have to worry about that too much. And I believe, let's see, no safety goggles on Ensign. We have Citrus Berry, so that's not quite a free switch in, but they're going to bring in Eliki and Ensign here. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with this. And I think the play I'm going to make... So I think I'm going to protect Whimsicott, and I'm going to substitute this turn. I think I like this play. This is bad if they go for like Snarl, but outside of Snarl, I think this is pretty okay for us. Could be like a Volt switch off of my Shadow Rider, which would hurt a lot, actually. Double Protect here could have been fine, I think. I don't think I want to switch into Rillaboom or Ensign here. Ensign intimidating theirs could be fine, but I do... Like, honestly, Ensign's a reason to bring Urshifu, I think. Between Ensign and Grimmsnarl, Urshifu might justify its bring here. Alright, they're going to Electro Web. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Like, obviously getting the speed drop's annoying, but we're just going to be able to go for a Tailwind this next turn, so... Okay. They're going to Flare Blitz into Whimsicott. Completely fine. So we'll set up Tailwind. And I think it's fine to Astral Barrage here. That'll do really good damage to Eliki. If there's Sash, it could be annoying. But I think getting this incidental chip damage in on Ensign is fine. Hey, they're gonna protect Eliki. That's even better for us. So now Whimsicott's the fastest thing on the field. So we do get this Astral Barrage off into Ensign, but it's not going to do a ton. It honestly did more than I anticipated. But this next turn we can like Moonblast plus they have Snarl. That is actually the worst case scenario for us. Honestly, I'm really surprised to see them not go for Snarl last turn then. Okay. That's obviously not great. Could bring out Rillaboom here, but I think I need Rillaboom to deal with the potential Groudon in the back. So I guess we're just bringing out Ensign here. And going Moonblast into their Ensign, and we can go for like a Flare Blitz into Eliki. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I could Throat Chop them. I don't think that really does anything, though. I think I'd rather just Flare Blitz the Eliki and get really good damage in on it. The fact that they had Snarl is really bad for us. I was really hoping that Substitute would just be like a wall, like a complete wall for them, but unfortunately not quite. You know, we did damage. That's about the best we can say. Really good damage in on Eliki there. Now we're going to Flare Blitz into Whimsicott, and that should pick up the KO. Yep. So unfortunately, we're really far behind in this game already. And I think our outs are slowly depleting. No, sir, I don't like it. So I guess the play here is we can fake out Ensign and Flare Blitz it, I guess. That's going to be the most damage we can do to Ensign. I anticipate Eliki to either switch or protect here. Oh, they're just going to withdraw. Alright, give me your Venu. Heck yeah. This is obviously very bad because now they're going to get to intimidate us, but we get to take their Venu out on the way. Interestingly, they also didn't protect with Eliki. I wonder if they go into Groudon here, not anticipating the Flare Blitz. They could just go into Ensign and get the Intimidate off, which is what I think is going to happen. Nope. Okay, goodbye, Venusaur. Well, that is definitely a way to do it. Sun boosted Flare Blitz. Get him. Alright, Ensign has ate its berry. So we still have, I believe, one turn of Tailwind left. So we can, like, Wood Hammer into Groudon here. And Flare Blitz Ensign. Sun boosted -1 Flare Blitz into Ensign is probably not going to do a ton. And I don't want to double Groudon because I could see them protecting here. Okay. Yeah, trying to stall out the last turn of Tailwind here is understandable. No fake out from their Ensign again. I wonder if they just don't have it on there. Honestly, I think U-turning off of their instinct could have been correct. Alright, so we really, really need to KO this Groudon. But, like, honestly, Rillaboom can kind of win this endgame. I think they protect with Eliki to try to stall out our terrain a little more, so I'm just going to Grassy Glide into Groudon and Flare Blitz it. Like, they protected Groudon this last turn. I mean, this is also just a play. Put us to -3. Put us to -3 on Rillaboom. So Rillaboom just needs to crit the Groudon here, and I think we're in this. That is not a crit, sir. That is also not a crit. Alright, and they double hit, so that should be game. Let's see. I can U-turn off of the Ensign to pick up the KO on it. If they have Fake Out, they should just Fake Out here to stall another turn of terrain out. Is a -3 U-turn going to be enough to pick up this Ensign? Probably not. This is not the turn I want to crit. Alright, this is also fine. I get to pick up their Eliki here. Maybe. Probably. Yeah, Groudon protects. So, like, there is definitely a non-zero chance we win this game. Okay, Eliki down. They've shown us Parting Shot, Snarl, Flare Blitz on Ensign. There's no way their last attack isn't Fake Out, right? Last turn of Grassy Terrain, last turn of Sun. Alright, I think I need to crit this turn to take the instant out. Okay, obviously they have Fake Out now. And they also have Heat Crash. I don't know, why didn't they make this play like 4 turns ago? Like, legitimately, that would have just won them the game forever ago. Like, I feel like they gave us unnecessary outs there if they had Heat Crash. Because then you just have like, you Fake Out my Rillaboom the first time you switch in Instant and Heat Crash that slot, and it just picks up the KO. They gave us unnecessary outs there for no reason. Huh. But, unfortunately, you know, they had Snarl on Instant, and that was, like, the one thing we needed to avoid, and, unfortunately, we weren't able to do so. We picked up their Venu, which was really good for us. We picked it up real early, but not quite there. Okay, so Cali Shadow Mirror. I feel like I need Whimsicott to match Tailwind. I think Ensign's very good here, and I think I want Rillaboom as my last. I could bring Urshifu here. Urshifu lines up well against Nihilego, and that's actually about it. I don't think Nihilego is very good when they have Shadow Rider and Lele and Urshifu and Mineshow, so I think this is Rillaboom. I don't feel great about this, but like, I think it's fine. If they don't lead Whimsicott, then we're okay. If they do lead Whimsicott, we can double protect on one. Okay, it's gonna be Mineshadow plus Cali. So we can just protect plus. Do I want to fight with a speed tie? Not really. I mean, they make the obvious play, right? The obvious play is fake out my Whimsicott, Astral Barrage, pick up a double KO. So how do I beat the obvious play? It's just double protect, and then next turn I can Tailwind plus Astral Barrage them. This play gets got by them switching into their own Whimsicott. They don't have another fake out user, so I think even if they switch into their own Whimsicott, I think this is just safe. And there's no reason to expose my Calyrex here to a speed tie when I can just guarantee win it next turn by being faster. Okay, so obvious play is obvious. Tailwind. Astral Barrage now. That should pick up their Calyrex. They should protect this turn, I would think. I'm a dummy! I am an absolute dingus. Alright, well that just cost us the game, I think. Oh, man. Yep. That is a thing that just happened. Okay, now I have to worry about a Calyrex. That is not Life Orb? They didn't take Life Orb damage, right? So the play here is we can Moonblast a Mineshadow. Exactly how fast is our Ensign? I know we're max speed 123, so we're faster than Calyrex. There's no way they anticipate this. They anticipate it. Why? I mean, this is still a neutral hit into their Calyrex, into their Lele. This will put them down to Sash. I think I should have just double targeted the Mineshadow because that plays around them switching into anything else. I mean, that's really good damage. The problem is I'd probably lose my Instant now. Yep. But this is fine because now I get rid of their terrain. And I can Moonblast Lele and Grassy Glide into the Mineshadow. A good Grassy Glide into Lele. I actually think that's the play. Is Grassy Glide, Lele, and Moonblast Mineshadow again? What is their... Do they have a Fairy Resist? No, I think Moonblast is just the best attack here. Is Little Whimsicott going to go all the way? Alright, they're going to switch out Lele. This is obviously fine because they're going to try to reset their own terrain. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. Because now I give them a free switch into... Oh, man, I played this game terribly. I just completely blanked that Wide Guard was even a thing that Mineshadow carried. And like if so, what is the play? What is the play there on turn 2? Is it Tailwind plus Substitute? If we Tailwind Substitute, we take the Astral Barrage, and then the following turn, they just click Wide Guard again. How many turns of Tailwind do we have left? This is the last turn. Okay. So we Moonblast Whimsicott. Woodhammer Lele. Yep, they set Tailwind. We're still faster. It's really good damage, and we get the special attack drop. But now the problem is they have Tailwind, and my Whimsicott is KO'd. And like they, have an uncontested Calyrex Shadow in the back. That's also a thing that's a problem. What's the chances we can take an Expanding Force? What is that odds? They're not Life Orb, though. That's the weird thing. We know they're not Focus Sash. So what are they? Are they just Spell Tag? Yeah, this is going to be the most damage we can do. Come on, Rillaboom, take it. Rillaboom, you disappointed me. Okay. So, what is the play? How do I beat Wide Guard? How do I beat Wide Guard plus attack you? I feel like regardless of my play, I lose my Shadow Rider unless... so I guess the play is Moonblast their Mind Chow, switch into Ensign, and then the following turn, we can Tailwind plus Flare Blitz their Mind Chow. That would then KO their Mind Chow. They switch into Lele. We then have Tailwind active. They have Lele on the field. Bring in Whimsicott. Set their own Tailwind. I Flare Blitz into their Whimsicott, Moonblast their Lele. I don't think it's unwinnable, but losing Shadow Rider is just atrocious. I've definitely not played great with Shadow Rider these last 2 games, and it is definitely shown. I think if we get to do Shadow Rider things in those games, we just easily win, but unfortunately it was not in the books. So, I also think we could have led differently. We could have led like Ensign plus Rillaboom. And then we get to pressure into their Mind Chow early. Problem is their max speed Mind Chow, and we still don't take a close combat. So then we can switch out Ensign into Cali Shadow, anticipating the close combat, and Grassy Glide into them, and that should KO them then. So that's not an awful play. And then we preserve Ensign for the back. We have Cali Shadow plus Rillaboom on the field. I don't hate that. I think it's really interesting though. I think it's definitely... I really wish we could play best of 3, because I think, given the information that we gained in game 1 there, we could definitely make a comeback in the set. Holy cow, finally. Finally getting it paired up here. And it's the Kali Shadow Mirror again. Okay. The problem is this time they have multiple dark types and they have another resistance in Registeel, so I actually don't think Calyrex is very good here. Like it honestly doesn't do anything. So what do we think of like Whimsicott Ensign up front with like Urshifu Nihilego in the back? I think this is fine. This is very bizarre. This is a very, very bizarre team, and I'm all for it. I think I like Urshifu on the lead more. We can Scarf Lock into Surging Strikes, and I think that's fine. If they lead like Ensign plus Calyrex, we can swap out Urshifu into Ensign and Protect. It's gonna be Whimsicott Moltres. Okay. Pretty fine with this as well. So I think the play I like is Moonblast plus Surging Strikes, the Moltres. And then next turn we can set Tailwind. I'm not gonna Rock Slide. I am just going to click the attacking button. Rock Slide is really, really cute on Urshifu, and I'm actually all for it, but I think here I'd rather just click the attack that's gonna do a ton. Okay. Good chunk. Please don't be Citrus Berry. Please don't be Citrus Berry. Heck yeah! Alright! Alright, cool. In there. It's actually a really huge threat for us taking out. So I'm kind of all for this. They're going to bring out Rillaboom. I'm going to swap out Urshifu for Ensign. Good double swap here. Problem is Nihilego doesn't line up particularly well against like Grassy Glide. But -1 Grassy Glide probably is fine. We'll go Nihilego in this slot, and we'll go Ensign in this slot. We're going to reveal we didn't bring Calyrex. And we're going to reveal that it's probably going to be fine. We also, opponents should know by this point that we are not Scarf. I mean, that we are Scarf. The fact that we switched out before our Whimsicott. The fact that we attacked before Moltres. Like, there's a lot working towards showing that we are. Yeah, they're going to Tailwind, but that's fine. You have priority attacks coming out from your Rillaboom. So, like, this is whatever. So now we can... if I attack the Whimsicott, I also want to fake out it. Whereas if I Sludge Bomb the Rillaboom, I can Flare Blitz it. Hold on. Okay, Nihilego is way faster. Nope. Nope. Alright, I think this play is fine. It's really good damage. They Moonblast into my Ensign. That's also really good damage. Crit? That wasn't a crit? Holy cow. Nihilego, calm down. Just straight nasty. Alright, and Calyrex is their last. Not really surprised by that. They have 3 turns of Tailwind left. 2 turns. 2 turns. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with Nihilego going down. So if I can do, like, damage on the way out, that's pretty okay. Actually, I think the play is I'm going to Sludge Bomb the Whimsicott, and I'm just going to go for a Throat Chop into Calyrex. I'm hoping we can live Astral Barrage plus Moonblast here into Ensign. 119. Nope, we're not going to live. Interestingly, Nihilego did live. So we're going to get our Sludge Bomb off. They're not Sash either. Oh, this just got really interesting. I think that means we win. Because, like, we can protect Nihilego and Tailwind with Whimsicott this turn. Actually, no. I'm going to double protect this turn. Stall out their last turn of Tailwind. And then this next turn, I can Tailwind plus Meteor Beam them. And, I mean, we still have Scarf Calyrex in the... I mean, we have a Scarf Urshifu in the back, too. Man, the one game we don't bring Calyrex today is the game we win because Calyrex didn't get completely bodied this game by me completely misplaying. I can't misplay if I don't bring them on to misplay with. Man, Nihilego, just like put the team on its back this game. So I'm kind of all for it. We're gonna go to +3 with Nihilego, which easily should KO the Calyrex, barring that we hit. All right, one time Nihilego. I don't ask for a lot. No, come back, you jerk. That's not accurate. My opponent was not a jerk. They just realized that this game was over as soon as I connected. Which this game was over as soon as I took out their Whimsicott, actually. But, hey, you know, we got on the scoreboard, and that's really what matters. Let's see. Life Orb. Oh, they're not max speed, so ours actually would have outspread. Dark Pulse Energy Ball is very unique. What? What is this monstrosity? Opponent, you know this thing isn't, like, bulky enough to take hits, right? Okay, they were policy. Yeah, nothing really surprising there. I just... Adamant Ensign's interesting. I mean, I guess you can be adamant. I would prefer bulk, but whatever. It's actually a lot of attack investment into it too. Cool. Really very cool team from our opponent. But that's going to be it for today, everyone. Make sure you pick up this rental code while it's available. And more importantly, make sure you go pick up the, go check out the article up on the website, lrlessons.com. Go show some support that's already on there. And as always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later this week with some more laddering. So have a good one, everyone. Peace.